Hi guys, welcome to Gwenny B's next Facebook Live. I'm your host Lisa, and today it's just you and me. We are chatting about trendy fall accessories. Now there are so many great trendy fall accessories out there, and some of them are really hard to wear. Some of them are super easy, but some of them can be a little difficult. You like them, you want to know how to wear them, but they're a little tricky. So we're going to show you three today that are like easy, medium, and hard to wear. The easiest one is blanket scarves. The one that's a little bit more difficult is chokers, and then we're going to end with furry slides. So we'll go through each of them, talk to you about how you might wear them, where you might buy them, and we're going to have a great time. So we are going to start with blanket scarves. These are my absolute favorite. I love blanket scarves. We have them in this great plaid range here. Plaid is great for fall. And we, as you can see here, have multiple different shades, multiple different colors, and they all have slightly different thicknesses and different shapes. So we're going to talk our way through them. So we're going to start with a more traditional blanket scarf, which is actually a rectangle shape. So this rectangle scarf, as you can tell, is a little bit shorter here and longer here, but it's really bulky, it's really thick, it's really comfortable, and so it's super warm. So I like to wear this several different ways. The first way I like to wear it is as a traditional scarf, but because of its bulk and its weight, it is so cozy. And you just tuck this into your jacket and you are so warm. This is perfect for like dead of winter. It is so cold. I am freezing, but I want to look cute. I want to be warm. So this is a great way to wear this. This scarf is really fantastic because it's got a little extra fringe as well. So this rectangle one, a very traditional scarf, just kind of wear it any way you would normally wear any of your other scarves. The other blanket scarves, which make them sort of unique and different, are these here, which are actually a square. So as you can see from these guys, this is a full sort of square shape. So it's a little bit harder. You can't really wear this as a normal scarf. It's more of a cape if you try it the normal way. But there are a couple of tricks. So what I like to do is I like to grab the end of the scarf and kind of fold it down like this, so you get a bit of a triangle right here at the bottom. And have the triangle hanging down, and then just flop it over here. So you get a bit of a triangle shape here. You got your little ends here. And now again, it's really warm, it's bulky, it's soft. And the nice thing is, it's really messy. I'm obviously not doing this in front of the mirror. I'm doing it directly in front of you guys. So we kind of, but you can do that. You don't need a mirror to make it look perfect. Kind of move it around and make it comfortable and have it lay on your body how it feels comfortable for you. Super, super easy. Now the nice thing is that this one's a really heavyweight scarf. It's got a nice knit and you really can't see through it, as opposed to a scarf like this guy, which the knit is really thin. So it's about the same size, but I don't know if you can get really close in here, but you can kind of see through. You can kind of see some light coming through there. It's a lighter scarf, but it's about the same size. So it will give you the same shape, but it won't be as heavy when it's a little bit like, ooh, necklace went flying. When it's a little bit not as chilly outside. You can still kind of pull it off that way. So another way to wear these is I've got this handy belt right here. We're going to take this scarf and we are going to show you how to wear it with belt, which sounds crazy, but I promise you looks really cool. So you're going to start with the triangle. We folded the square in half to create a triangle, and we're actually going to put the triangle in back, and we're going to drape it around front. So you've got a nice shawl. You can do it right here. This is really nice for just around the office. You can just drape it here, really sort of use it almost as a blanket, but you can turn it really more into a fashion accessory when you take this belt and put it right around the ends right here. And here we go. We've got this like very cute, warm, cozy. You can kind of fold it up on your shoulders a little bit more for a bit of a vest feel to it. So now we almost have like a faux vest out of this scarf, because you can wear these scarves like a million ways, which is why I own a million of them. You can never have too many blanket scarves. That's what I tell myself when I look at my credit card statement. These are so much fun, so easy to wear. The last one I'm going to show you, if the bulk is not really your thing, if you're not really into sort of the heaviness of these, they also come in infinity scarves. So this is a circle. So it makes it super simple because you just throw it on and you just loop it around. And you have the same cool vibe going on, but it was that simple. You needed no folding. You didn't need to know any technique to make this work. And the one thing I like about this is that it's actually double patterned. So you've got like a broader pattern here and a smaller one here. So it gives a little extra fun happening there. But it's super simple. It's like an easy way to wear these scarves. Now the great thing about these scarves too is that you can buy them at almost any price point. So you can find these anywhere from like H&M, Forever 21, Target, and then as you go up in quality of the material, they can go up in price. So you can really make an investment in one of these scarves, or if you're like me and want it in every color and pattern under the sun, you can buy it with that without using your entire paycheck in one rip. So this is these blanket scarves. Buy them, wear them, enjoy them, they're awesome. So that was our first one. We're now going to move on to chokers. Don't get freaked out when you hear the word choker. You can wear them. They're really easy to wear. We've seen them all over the runway recently. We've seen them really embellished. The 90s are back in a huge way, and so chokers are back in a huge way. So I'm going to show you how to take these in sort of a 90s direction if you want to go that trendy route, but we can also show you how to wear them to work and not look like, what are you doing? So let's kind of walk through these chokers a little bit. So we've got these ones here, which are much more material based. This one you can tie yourself, and it's got these little tassels on the end. Tassels are super in right now, so if you want to go trendy, this is a great one. And the great thing is it's adjustable. You tie it where it's comfortable for you. This one is a faux tie. It's a tiny little bow, but it still has a clasp, so that's a nice, easy to go. And then we've got our two velvet chokers here. Velvet is a texture you will see everywhere this season. It is very in. It's so soft and luxurious, but it does have that 90s vibe to it. So if you want to play into that, that's great. And then we've got this embellished choker, which is really fun, super funky. The nice thing about this one is that you can tighten it so that it's a choker and sits really nice around the neck, or you can loosen it a little bit and tuck it under the collar of a shirt and have it sit right here as a bib. So you can kind of get a 2-for-1. You can try the choker, you can try the bib. This choker is probably the easiest one we've got, this metal one here, because you can wear it both ways. You can wear it around your neck this way, or you can flip it this way so you can see the little ends right there. So that's a really fun multi-purpose piece. This one I'm going to talk about for a minute because I kind of MacGyvered hacked this one together like an accessory genius. This one was a little bit too short for my neck. So I tried it on and it was a little too tight, and I don't want to choke, I just want to look cool. So what I did was I added an extra chain to the end. I just took a chain off of a necklace I wasn't wearing and added it to the end as an extender. You can also buy extenders if you want, if you don't want to get crafty like me. You can purchase them and they're really easy to put together so that you can, if you find a choker that you really like but it doesn't quite fit, you can just fix it so it fits. So what we're going to do now is, as I was mentioning, we're going to talk about how to take these to work and how to take them into the sort of trendy atmosphere. So we're going to start trendy, 90s. If you're into it, that's what we're going to do. We've got two great pieces here. We've got this denim jacket, and we also have this plaid. So both of these are super 90s right now, especially if you were to layer them. Check that out. We are really feeling that vibe. And then if you were to take one of these great velvet chokers and put that right at the neck, now all of a sudden you've got this cool 90s vibe, but you're not actually going back to the 90s. You can also do this, I like this one a lot with this little bow because it's a little add of feminine touch to it. So that's really fun. So if you want to go the 90s way, you absolutely can. Grab yourself a flannel or a plaid shirt, denim jacket, both are really great. So let's now talk a bit about how you would wear these things to work. So we've got two great work dresses here. Now the important thing about these work dresses are the necklines. So when you're looking at getting a choker, you don't want a scoop neck like something I'm wearing right now because it's a little bit high up and it competes with the choker. So these have some really awesome V-necks. They leave a nice wide open space to put a choker in. So I like for these guys, this gold one we were talking about, just right in here. It's so nice, it's so easy, it's so simple. So you're playing into the trend without going too much. Or if you like to be a little bit bold at work, you can go ahead and take this chain one as well for a little extra thickness. Really, really nice. Love both of these dresses for chokers because they add just a little extra glam. It adds a little extra sparkle. Now the nice thing about chokers too is that you can get them at any price point. As we were talking about with the scarves, you can get chokers like these at H&M, Forever 21, those places. I really like to get chokers and jewelry, things that are, or maybe like rings at ASOS because they've got a great curve line which has extended sizing for things like chokers or rings. I know that some chokers I can't wear or some rings I can't wear because they're too small. ASOS has a great range of stuff that you can get in slightly larger sizes. But as I mentioned with this MacGyver hack before, if you want to make it work, just buy it and you can make it happen. I would really suggest buying your trendy pieces, the things you're only going to wear for a season, at some of those like fast fashion or like lower end stores, just because you're really only going to get use out of them for that period of time. So spend a couple of bucks, enjoy it. But if it's something you're like, no, this choker I'm going to wear until I die, spend a little bit more money on it and really invest in something that's like nice and gold plated and real. So now we're going into our big last one, which is these crazy furry slides. They are the hit item right now. They look a little bonkers, they're super cool, they're very, very interesting. Now, these slides are very in right now thanks to Rihanna, who made a pair for Puma, for Fenty. And those retail about 80 bucks. These ones we found online for about 30 or 40 bucks. But also, if you want to go high end and really bedazzle them, there are some with like pearls, with jewels. You can find those ones from at like Miu Miu for like $9.50. So you can really find a range of these. So now I know you're looking at me like, how would you wear these? How do you wear them out of the house? We will tell you. So these shoes, you really want a cool, relaxed vibe to wear these. If you're gonna wear these, commit and you can pull them off. So I'm gonna show you two ways. So the first way, we're gonna grab a pair of really relaxed denim. These are by Universal Standard. They're ones that we carry, and they're a nice dark wash, but they've got some interesting wash things happening on them. They're really, really relaxed. And we're also gonna grab this very cool tunic dress. Now this unbuttons all the way down the front and has a tie on it. What you can do is just throw a shirt on underneath this, leave this open, belted at the waist. It's got kind of a robe, chill vibe happening. So these things together with this slide, you now have this relaxed, cool look. It's effortless, it's edgy, it's very, very cool. Now if you want to take it up to the next level and wear your slides out somewhere a little fancier, you know, maybe out to dinner, maybe not someplace so fancy, but you know, you're gonna sit down somewhere, try a dress like this. This is a great, easy shape. It's super relaxed. I would suggest this or like a shift or like a slip dress would be perfect with this. And you can still take the same guy that we've been talking about and put this over top. And you can belt it or you can leave it open with these slides, and they are very, very cool. So these are two great ways. I know they're very polarizing shoes. We ask about it around the office. Some people are like, what are these? Some people are like, I'm living for them. Wherever camp you're in, you can find a way to wear them. Now, I know you're asking yourself, how do I wear these shoes outside of warm weather? Move, I guess? I don't know. I'm just kidding. These are really meant to be worn with sort of bare feet. You can probably wear them with some light stocking, but I wouldn't go with socks. These are really fashion. They're not function. You know, it's really just a fun piece. They're really just a fun piece. So we've got our easy, we've got our medium, and we've got our hard accessories, and now you know how to wear all of them. Congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, please let us know. Leave a comment, tell us what you liked. Tell us if there are other accessories you're curious about or you want to see how we would style them, and we'll bring those your way. But until then, thanks so much and have a great day. Bye.